Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Go out and spread some love. I don't care how you do it or who you do it with. Just go out and spread some love and be a fashion show in the progress of it. I got the nails, the jewelry, the clothing. I got it all today. Because Valentine's Day is one of my favorite days. Some of you know that. Hi, Bohica. So listen, I'm driving. So things are going to be a little bouncy, probably in and out. Stick with me, please. Because I am headed to rescue one of my friends, who many of you are very familiar with. Her name is Sarah, and there's a bad situation going on with the services that I tried to connect her with, and she's going to tell us all about it when I get to her. Happy Valentine's Day. Look, I don't have my prescription glasses on, so I'm going to have a heck of a time reading the comments, so you all chat amongst yourselves. I'm going to let Sarah tell the story. I'm not going to even attempt to sell it. I don't think it's going to need a lot of selling because it's not a big surprise. So for those of you that don't know who Sarah is, hopefully we get some mods in here. Hey, Ellie, could you do me a favor? Could you link the interview that MLH did, that we did with Sarah? Because I think it's really important people know who Sarah is and understand her mission. And as far as I'm concerned, she's stayed very true to everything she's wanted to do to get herself off the streets. And I want people to understand that city services are not working. Sure, there are pockets of hope, and services are working in certain operations that have some checks and balances. I happen to partner with one fabulous individual from Colorado Coalition for the Homeless, who is direct street outreach out here with me. And so we're able to get some really good things done. She is the one that made the referral, the place that she's was in. So this is going to be pretty bouncy. I apologize. And then Ellie, maybe some links from the interviews or from the time that I spent with Sarah, talking to her one-on-one, if you're still in here, or another mod. I don't think we can have it posted enough. On my channel, there is a conversation that Sarah and I have in the car here, a very candid conversation. I think it's titled How's Sarah Doing? It wasn't published that long ago. So things are not good. And last Friday, regardless of what you think about it or the police involvement, I had to call 911 for Sarah because I was in a position where I couldn't help her. I didn't have any friends that could get there fast enough or would even be able to help her. So far, from what I understand, the cops in District 1, the Denver Police Department in District 1 is trying to do their job. I don't know. It could be that they can't get a hold of Sarah. Again, she's got a phone. However, charging that phone is an issue. Having reliable service is an issue. Sarah and I have been missing each other, coming or going, for a couple of days now. We were finally able to reconnect. This is not a good situation. and I'm going to have to fix it. It's my nonprofit that's going to have to pick up the pieces, except this time I can't afford, the nonprofit cannot afford to pick up these pieces because they have to do with shelter. So I'm going to have to absorb it personally because, as you know, any type of shelter in even the shittiest part of town is about $90 a night, $430 a week if we're lucky. Our shelter system is failing. They're full. The violence. You're going to hear about the violence. And it's because these places are understaffed, not being ran correctly. It's a whole culmination of errors. And guess who gets to pay the price? The homeless. Thank you, Jonathan. That is what the police are supposed to do. We'll see what's gone down. But so this place where Sarah is doesn't allow the police on the property. I don't have a huge issue with that. I do have a huge issue with the staff ignoring the issue. And that is what has transpired. And last Friday evening, Sarah set out on foot from that place with not one single belonging. And I wasn't able to connect with her until today. So I'm going to go pick her up. We're going to talk about some things. I should be there within the next 10 minutes. Hopefully she's still there. She was able to make contact with me on her cell phone. I told her I was going to be about 10 or 15 minutes and then discovered I had no car keys. So that kind of interfered with me feeling the love today. I got car keys. It was a miscommunication. But it's been over half an hour. So I think she would know to stay put. Hopefully she's there. And we're going to talk about this. If she's not there, I'm going to be hanging out there for a little bit to see if she comes back. Road Dogs, what's up? MLH is headed my way. He is, huh? All right. Well, can you do me a favor? I don't like to give my location for a lot of reasons. I'll text him in a few minutes when it's safe. Can you let him know to come to about the Alameda and Broadway area, please? And if he's headed that direction, I will be here. I'll be stopping here in time to text him to tell him exactly where I'm going to be. Yes, people sometimes can figure out my location, but at least it's only local people that usually want to help, right? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I have my pink shirt on. I have my red leggings with white polka dots. I have my silver shiny shoes, my shiny boots that my friend Sam out here gave me As he was dumpster diving, he found a pair of boots, brand new boots that he thought I would like. They're shiny, silvery, party type boots. They're super cute. I have my Betty Boop shirt on as she's winking, surrounded by hearts. I have all the appropriate jewelry on. I, of course, was well prepped with my nails because, you know, Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays. I think it's a holiday. Although, spreading love shouldn't just have to be about one day. You should do it every day. Make love, not war. We're gonna go make some peace, hopefully. But this is not a good situation. And yes, Sarah does want to talk about it. She wants people to know. So she's well prepared. So some people lately have been chastising me for expecting the police to do their job. You can go ahead and do that all day long. I don't care. You can call me any name in the book. I don't even care. If you've got this utopian dream that the police are going away in the midst of what we're dealing with at the moment, you're psychotic. So until you figure out a way to provide me with some private security, I'm going to make my taxpayer dollars be used the way they're supposed to be fucking used. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I've been catching a lot of shit here the last couple weeks. It's not a big deal. I'm not, I don't go down rabbit holes with it, but the bottom line is they're out here, so make them do their job. And if you're going to sit back and chastise me and be nowhere to be found when they're harassing the fuck out of the homeless, you can go pound sand. It's pretty simple. So I'll be coming up on this spot here of where I need to be here shortly. Fingers crossed that she's still here. She tells me that the police have attempted to do their job. She believes they have. She thinks it's probably a communication issue with her being out here on the streets and her cell phone, which I don't doubt. But we're going to see how we can recover every single item that she owns that's been held up in her room where she was supposed to be safe, or at the location of where she was supposed to be safe. And she's afraid to go back because she hasn't had any support to resolve this issue. But I think for those of you that have been following it, I think you'll probably understand what I'm talking about, but it's best if we hear it from Sarah. And look, this is about raw activism. This is about having an understanding. I can't just come out here and tell the world city services aren't working. I mean, I do, but wouldn't you like to have some backup to what I say? That's what everybody demands. Prove it. Well, we're about to prove it. And if I could prove this every single time it happened, trust me, I would. But I do respect people's right to privacy over sensitive, horrible situations. Okay, I'm about at the spot that she told me she was. It's not a good place for her to be. I would have expected that if she encountered a not good situation, she was probably moving along. I don't see her right off the top of my line of sight here. But try being a single woman roaming around out here, targeted as living homeless. Tell me how that works out for you. There she is. Yay. There she is. Here we go, guys. Okay. Yo, I am so sorry. Did you get my text?
No, my phone's completely
Your phone's
dead.
completely dead. Damn
My
it.
glasses.
Thank you for waiting.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you're safe. So
I had to say something.
I'm live streaming.
There were two dudes smoking blues over there, and I'm like, do you know there's a word called couth? There's some self-reliance and self-respect. All these people walk around you and not say anything and shake their heads, but I'm sorry. It
You
makes
said
us
it
look
to him?
bad. Yeah.
Oh,
I said, please
Sarah.
don't do it here.
But I know, but I don't
But
want you.
everybody's
You're where you shouldn't be. You know
shaking
that.
their heads at me, like looking at me like I'm part of their. Ugh.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm sorry, I can't just sit there like you're giving all of us a bad name, man. Stop. Go private. If you're gonna do that, don't do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna text MLH right now. You guys let him know, please. I don't know if he's live streaming, but I'm not gonna give my location over this
Okay.
live stream. Sarah, let me let's see. Does that fold up?
Yeah.
And I don't have my regular outreach car because my tires are stuck in China. All right. Here, yeah, you got room for him in the back. Yep, right here. And then that, if that folds up, I should have room for it back here. You have had that guy for how long now?
Forever. No. I brought him to the place right away. I took him the night and I went back to get my stuff. At the hotel. Just my wet clothes right here. And then I had to buy all this bathroom stuff. Some way to get my back started. I was like, what are you doing? I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not like, what are you doing?
He does not have a good history to be able for you to be safe.
No, crazy. He I don't know, thinks that they own me, I guess.
No.
Gave him country.
You know what?
They own me.
They're gonna get bitch slapped here in a big ass hurt.
I don't know that one.
Does this come this way? Does this handle flip this way? Okay, I was texting MLH, and then I didn't because I got distracted. So here we go. Okay, you guys, could you let him know, MLH, if you're streaming or whatever, or driving and not... Oh. Oh, I just texted a whole bunch of people that I know, that I trust, where I'm at. Including him in a group text. And I've texted him individually. Oh, here comes some cops from District 6. Awesome. Here we go. Lights and sirens, and it's probably those guys that were smoking blues up there. So let's go watch this momentarily. Okay, I suppose people are going to figure out where I'm at, but I don't care.
Right after I said something.
Look at that. Check that out.
That's awesome. I'm like, that's not respect. That's not
They were standing right outside doing it.
They were just under a sweat.
Hey, can you tell me where District 1 is? The substation, District 1? Is it the one off Park Avenue?
Nope, that's traffic.
That's traffic.
District 1's like
I'm helping my friends out here today. I'm spreading the love just like you are. I saw that you at least were able to just give a warning. So thank you, because she just asked them not to be doing what they were doing on private property because it gives them all a bad name.
everything but them.
Yeah, I Googled it and then I got distracted and then so now I can't Google it.
1311 West 40.
1311 West 46th?
So
Oh, that's
I-70.
way the hell over there.
It's like I-70 in Pecos.
I-70 in Pecos. Never been to that one. Okay, well, we got to try to help her because it seems as though District 1 gets called quite a bit over to this protective women's shelter there at 46th, right there at I-70 and Federal. You know where I'm talking? And they don't get to go on the property, so they couldn't help her, and she's been wandering, and it's not a good situation. So I expect... Well, it was a case of her being beat up by her roommate at the place, and she needed help bad. She didn't get it. Cops can't go on the property, supposedly. So all her stuff is still there. So she's been living back out on the streets, right? You see the cycle, you know it.
Yeah.
So then the private charity comes along and tries to fix everything the city screws up. I expect the police to be very, very helpful in this situation.
Right.
Thank you
You're welcome.
for your time. I appreciate it. Okay. So that was a lovely interaction.
Why?
Because he didn't.
He wasn't coming for the pillheads?
Oh, he ran him off, but he at least gave him an opportunity to get off private property and stop doing what they were doing.
And look at this guy. He's just sitting here picking through his bag of who knows what.
That's why you should not be down here.
I know.
You know that. But I know why you are. And so I've just kind of filled everybody in on what's going down. But we're going to go on a side street here and have a quick conversation. And I'm going to wait for a friend of mine that can hopefully help us out. We'll see. But I have to park on the street. I don't want to be on the property here. Oh good, the meter's still green. Look at that. Aren't we so lucky?
Golden.
Aren't we so lucky? Hey
Golden.
everybody, look who it is.
Hi.
our friend Sarah. So everybody's kind of anxious to hear. I filled them in on the basics, but it's important that it come from you. And happy Valentine's Day, by the way, sugar.
Thank you.
We finally connected.
Yes.
So you've been out on the streets since Friday night.
Yep.
I told everybody essentially that I called 911 for help because you were being
assaulted, and my phone doesn't work in certain parts of the building or at all for some reason. My room, I got a new roommate 3 days before Friday, and since day one of her being in the room, just bullying me. She doesn't get up off the bed, but the staff brings her food and caters to her. I don't.
Does she need it?
No.
I mean, I know you wouldn't be opposed to.
I would have helped.
But you know what? One of the qualifications are for having to go in there is that the resident be able to perform all their ADLs.
But
those are your activities of daily living.
But she can't. And at first she had me going to the office and telling the staff that they need to come up and talk to her because she's having back problems, which I did. I was very kind, very nice. And then staff said you need to like allow her to do her own ADL, like go down and get dinner and go. She could pick up the phone and call the office or whatever. So I told her that. She got attitude right away. I left for a little bit, came back, all my stuff's in a pile. She had gone.
What time was that?
It was probably about 9 o'clock. I would say Tuesday night.
Tuesday? Last Tuesday. Now, I need to stand corrected because I said that they weren't addressing the roommate problems, but you did eventually.
I had to have the staff come up because she wouldn't stop screaming in our rooms above the office.
But this is a new roommate.
Yes, new roommate.
From the last roommate problem you had.
Yes.
So we'll give them credit that they at least made a roommate switch.
I don't think they switched. I think the girl left the program because she wasn't getting along with the rules. So was
there a reason then that you couldn't be in that room by yourself? Because there are other, I suppose, since you get along well with people, you didn't really qualify to be in a room by yourself because you know how to get along with people and respect space and all of that.
Yes, and not only that, like they know that I'm very willing to compromise.
That's a good word for you, Sarah, because it's true.
And basically, I'm on a list supposedly to have a room by myself.
I want you to hold. Okay, no, I'm sorry to interrupt. I want you to hold this. I want you to talk here because I'm going to go talk to my friend over there.
Okay.
So the camera is right there, right?
Okay.
So if you want to see what people are talking about, you go right here.
Okay.
And then you chat. You click top chat, and then you could kind of scroll. See, and then use the arrow. So if you want to talk to people, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. So you keep telling your story. I'm gonna go have a convo here.
It's supposed to be a safe house, and this woman's bullying and going through my belongings. They tell her not to go through my belongings, to please just leave them alone. So I proceed to put my stuff back in half the closet, my bathroom products back in the bathroom, you know, like just taking up as little space as I can, but still staying on my half of the room. So the next day I go about my business in the morning. I leave and go run all my errands, go to the grocery store, all those things. Come back to charge my phone, you know, take a shower, get ready for the day, try to make a meeting with my case manager. The office staff are new and they proceed to not really know anything that's going on. So I go upstairs because the key lock isn't working on my room, amongst other things that are just different and weird that aren't working. So the staff lets me in. She starts yelling at me from get-go. So I just turn around and leave and go down and get dinner and then go. They tell me they're working on it. Just stay away from her. We can do opposites, whatever, schedule, whatever. They'll work it out. While I talk to the staff again, they proceed to tell me like they don't know what's going on. The one lady does and says she's really, really sorry. She doesn't know what to do. She's working on it. I go upstairs to grab just to change of clothes this time and charge my phone. I couldn't even be in there for 2 seconds. The woman's in my face, spitting, throwing things, all my belongings, telling me this is her room. She's doesn't want me there. And proceeds to chase me around and grabs my phone out of my hand, which my elbow's still healing from being shattered, and yanks it, which I feel is assault. She grabbed me. She's in my face. She's spitting. The staff member locks herself in the office when I go down to talk about it. I go to proceed to dial 911. My phone's dead. I'm locked out of the building because my key is up in the room. Staff has now closed the curtains on the window so they won't answer it in guest services. 2 hours I sit there. Nobody shows up. No police, no nothing. So I get on a bus because it's snowing to cry and try to figure out where to go. Because I no longer have a tent. Because I'm in a program doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I just don't know. I'm at a loss. I feel abused on the street. I feel abused in the safe house. And now I'm got nowhere to go. Because I have no family here. So I don't know. I'm trying to be positive and mischief not.
How we doing?
Good.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get through this because, you know what? It's Valentine's Day, and we're going to pull together, and we're going to get this done because look how this is already unfolding. So my friend right there, we're going to attempt to, if you're comfortable with it, take you over there so you can make contact.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Because at the very least, they have your stuff. They
Yes.
are of course going to try to kick you out because you haven't been back.
Yes.
Everybody got the bulk of the story? You think? Do you think
Yeah.
everybody got the details of what went on so there's not confusion about what we're doing? We're gonna continue this live stream. We're not gonna disclose exactly where we're going or where exactly this place is, and I'll continue to keep it off camera. For the respect issue, even though that place has been wholly disrespectful with me. I stood very firm for her the day that they locked her out, that she couldn't get back in her room, and I said, this is not okay. And one of their staff members looked right at me. You know what? We don't have to talk to you. We've had problems with you before. That's what's running our services right now in this city, okay? And we wonder why they're back out here. Here's your example. So we're going to continue to drive. I'm going to give him the address of where we're going, and I think we just continue the chat here. That'd be great if you guys were able to just kind of refresh each other on what's happened as we continue this drive, because it is going to take us a little bit to get over there. I got to remember how to get that address because it's not an easy one to find. MLH is headed over here. I'm not muted or anything.
Okay.
Are you confident where we're going? All right, we're back. So let's just kind of look at the chat. Yeah, you know what, you guys, however you can help, it's best to go through the nonprofit unless you're going to make sure that our services get to where they need to get for Sarah if we don't have shelter for her. So I just want to put that out there. There are ways to donate to do that. Please specify that it's directly for Sarah, so we at least, oh, by the way, we're getting a massive snowstorm on Wednesday as well. So there's that. And Sarah has nothing. So we're going to put the phone here, and maybe people can just kind of tune in as we drive, and Sarah can talk to the people and read the comments and whatever you want to do, Sarah. Okay. Scroll down on them there, you know, just kind of go up and down. Did you tell everybody how well you've been doing in staying on track for what you want to get done?
I have been doing really well. I even got a job vending for The Voice.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yep.
Well, when is this?
I have already started. I
You
did my
have?
orientation today.
See what I'm talking about? Hey, do me a favor. As this gets kind of bouncy, can you maybe just hold it?
Yeah.
If you want to take it off.
And I did my orientation today amongst all of this.
You did?
I did.
That's why you're here.
So, yeah, that's why I'm down this way. But, yes. So, I woke up this morning to a fellow camper throwing the couple things that I bought this weekend, like personal hygiene, candles, a couple things, you know, all over this morning because he didn't have a cigarette.
Yeah.
So,
see, this is the bullshit that really goes on the streets, you guys.
yeah. And,
it really is.
yeah. So he was trying to stop me from going to my orientation. And so, yeah, my ID is missing amongst it.
How did that go with your orientation?
It went
Well,
awesome. I have a paper ID still.
Okay.
So I lucked out in that fact. And yes, and they gave me my first papers and everything. And later on, I will be calling the gentleman that's training me, because he's also going out and I get a profit off his papers as well.
Really?
For him
So
training.
what is it? It's a vending?
It's a vending. You basically The Voice is The Voice.
Are we having tryouts here in Denver somewhere?
No, The Voice is actually about the homeless and about our situation.
Voice?
Yes.
No way!
Yes way.
Right on.
So because I really truly believe in that our voices need to be heard and that it's important to get out as much resources as we can.
Yes.
And one way of doing it is through a paper. So I think that it's important for the true people of Denver to be able to voice what's going on in Denver.
Yeah, yeah.
So they use the homeless and an incentive program that you make all of your donations for each paper as the incentive to get the voice out there
Yep, they're
to
a
people,
good
and they're a
operation.
very good operation, and I truly believe that that's what we need to get everybody together on the same page is I found it very important.
Can I interrupt you? I think it's great, but first and foremost, you are first.
Yes.
Because you have to do you first. You know what?
But it helps me because then I get out and I talk to people and I'm not thinking about all my bad situations.
Right.
And I love helping people. So if I can help our community in any sort of way, I will do that no matter how bad my day is.
Of course.
Or what's going on. But it also makes me have hope.
Good.
In a way. And it helps me, of course, get up and do no matter what's going on, of course. So that I found important.
Awesome.
So it helps me in a way, being somebody who likes to help.
Of course. And it's a job.
Yes. And so, yes, something to occupy my time.
Did you ever get your Social Security card?
No, because I haven't been able to check my mail there. But I should be getting it in the mail.
I thought your caseworker was bringing you your social.
It's supposed to be mailed to her office, and I haven't had a meeting with her now since my last meeting because of all this turmoil and my phone. It's really hard now no place is letting you charge
Yep.
your phone.
Yep, they're kicking them out. I was down at Union Station the other night.
There's no bathrooms down there.
Oh,
they
they
closed
wouldn't
the
let
bathrooms
anybody use the
downstairs.
bathroom until I
Yep.
went in there and told that security guard. So down at Union Station, folks, you know, Denver's combating the homeless and anyone that needs to use the bathroom by not letting anyone use the bathroom unless you go raise hell.
Because apparently no one has to go to the bathroom anymore.
Yeah, so that's another story in itself. But that is a public transit system, and nobody has access to it unless, you know, they decide you do. No bathrooms, and they sure as hell aren't going to let you use any Wi-Fi or phone charging.
And
However,
if you stand in one place too long, they
yeah,
will
you
definitely
can't
make you
stand.
move.
There's no standing, sitting, resting, nothing. None of that.
And the Greyhound station's there now.
Oh yeah, I know. I was there. I was putting a girl on a bus on Friday night when you called, and I didn't get to tell you that, and that's why there was so much confusion and why I never found you, because you already split. This is how it really works, you guys. This
She
is how
closed
it
the
really
curtain
works.
in the office on Friday too. So not only was I locked out of the building and there was no security there to let me in the building, but the lady in the office, after locking herself in there, also closed the curtain. And I'm knocking on the window. I'm telling you, no.
So did the cops?
They never showed up. No, they made contact with me on my phone later on. I got it to charge for a second, and the man texted me, and I called him on a payphone.
I totally
The only babe, I was like, oh yeah.
They didn't show up after I called 911.
No.
You know why they didn't show up?
Because this place won't let them on the property.
Not only that,
and I'm homeless. It's pretty much
no. They can be outside of that property. They can be right at the entrance of that property. I'm telling you, Denver's response system, I was on hold for 911 with that call for almost 3 minutes, and I shit you not. So if you need services and if you're dying, I told you guys, you're probably going to die, because get this, we got plenty of cops, we got plenty of resources to send them snowstorm to harass the hell out of them. We can't respond to 911 calls. Why would they be doing that? Oh, because it's not generating any revenue.
Well, and
I didn't realize they didn't show up.
The gentleman said that it's up to the facility to press charges.
No.
At first, I said no. She assaulted me. And he goes, well, we're really, really busy, and this is kind of like. And that I talked to at first.
Who?
But then
cop?
Yes. And then this other officer called me back, gave me his cell phone number. And I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. I'm bad with names. But he did give me his personal cell number and said,
you still have that.
Yes. And he checked to follow up with me again on Saturday and said, make sure you go Monday, and make sure you go where Monday? Division 1. Yeah. But so I got that part. He said that it's close to the facility, and the roadway should give me the exact location of it. Yep. But roadway hasn't returned any of my calls or answered when I've called, and I do have that in my call log. Okay, and now we're gonna come to a dead stop. I figured this was. Oh yeah. So yeah, everybody, we're gonna be in the middle of a shit show of traffic, because that's how Denver is. So I'm glad Sarah has the phone. Yes, and Denver traffic is lovely. We love Denver traffic. It encourages distracted driving. Well, you should pay attention. There's holes everywhere. I know, that's why I handed you the phone, because it's bouncing around all over the place. And how come? Because of our roads. Why do we have so many trash trucks, but look at how much trash? Because it's Denver. But it's free pickup. Denver? Pick up trash. An article just came out today talking about how Denver can't even pick up residential trash right now. They don't have enough workers. Oh, let me see. That's right. Government eliminated jobs by forcing people to be vaccinated, and now wonders why they don't have any employees. I don't know. How could that be? Well, and then everybody's overworked and under. Oh, I don't know that anybody's. I don't think they're really working either.
They certainly, the decision makers aren't underpaid.
Well, no,
Money
not them.
falls from the sky for government services to help the homeless too. Did you know that,
Really?
Sarah?
Really?
Yes. I'm just spreading the love today because it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, well, and it's so loving out there right now.
It feels so good, doesn't it?
Mm-mm. But that officer showed up pretty quickly after but I had to make a scene before that happened.
Okay. You keep telling that story.
I had to make a scene because I think there's a thing that we all need to have is couth. And couth, I believe, is self-respect or self-reliance. Or if you can't believe in anything, you should at least believe in yourself and what you stand for. I saw these gentlemen with a sweatshirt over their heads, smoking, I guess, blues, whatever, pills, whatever they say, call it. To me, that's so disrespectful, not to just to yourself, but to everyone around you. You're saying you don't care. You just don't care. And they do it everywhere. On RTD, on buses, right there out in the open, like...
So, yeah, that's a problem, and I think it needs to be addressed from a addiction.
Yeah, and
process.
Not only that, it makes everybody look bad around you when you're doing something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so people are shaking their heads at me, and I'm not doing that. I found it disrespectful, but nobody would say anything. So I had to after like
so
20 minutes.
So you're talking about the situation just now.
Yeah, 20 minutes. I had to say something, but still, I believe that there's not enough programs out there to help people, but not just programs. It's the people that are willing to work the programs. It seems like they're falling through the cracks because there just isn't, like, I don't know how to say it, like a moral compass, a moral code, or like some standards we all should stick to, including these shelters or these facilities, so that when they're promising you a safe place, one more meal, and I'm following up to my end, I feel that I'm holding my word, and it's really hard. I'm almost 44 years old to check in with someone every day, and I feel like I'm already being looked at as like a criminal, or I've done something wrong just because of my situation. But then when you're following the rules and doing what you're supposed to, I don't understand why I'm wrong to ask to not be abused.
You're not wrong, period.
But that's how I'm being made to feel by them, that the staff members, and like the one lady was making it sound like it was my fault that her coworker walked out because he was, I don't know, in the office not helping her, or I don't know exactly what was going on.
Were you firm about something?
I was firm about that. They
why.
need to do something about her chasing me around and abusing me and grabbing me and spitting in my face and touching my stuff. Because I could get over the touching my stuff, but to attack me is not. That's just not okay. And they can hear her.
Crime.
And she's going, I'm in the middle of dinner, and he locks himself in the office, and then later on she's like upset with me that he left. But I'm going, I'm trying to do the right thing by addressing the situation and not running away from it or walking.
When did that happen?
That happened Friday, right during dinner. And so then she tells me to go back upstairs to my room and wait for her. So I sit there and wait, and this woman does it again.
What time was that, Sarah?
Dinner 5:30. 5:30.
Because I heard from you at about 7.
Yes, that was the second incident.
7.
Because she told me to go back upstairs and wait. And then I had to go to the bathroom, and there's no other bathrooms in there to use but your own personal bathroom.
Wow.
So that's when I left my key, because when I went in the door to go to the bathroom, I set it on the counter like I always do. Went into the bathroom, and then she attacks me. Sorry, she attacks me. And she knew they were busy downstairs because they weren't answering for her, bringing her food up to her. So she was like, perfect moment. And just started chasing. And other patrons in other rooms were coming out and stopped her. Literally stopped her and were like, you need to stop putting hands on her.
Did I do the right thing?
I think,
calling 911?
yes, because
were you able to get your phone back together?
I dialed 911, but it kept saying network not available, network not available. Even outside, it was saying network not available, so I couldn't call you back. So it was like I was just going, what do I do? What do I do? So then when my phone died, I just sat there waiting for 2 hours for the police, and they didn't show up. I'm going, oh my goodness, what do I do now? So it starts to snow. So I just get on the bus.
Oh, Sarah.
It's warm. My feet were freezing, but
I am so sorry.
I just did what I knew best. Go to one of my friend's camps I thought would be mentally stable, maybe long enough for me to figure out how to charge my phone. But no. He wanted me to not succeed, I guess, at this because he can't do it, and he's very upset with the fact that he can't do it.
And he was given
and he wants to do it, but he
opportunities
keeps
by me.
abusing himself
Yes.
over it. So I was like, dude, I can't sit and watch you hurt yourself because you aren't willing to do any of this. But he's like, you can't go anywhere. Like, oh wow, I had to get out of there today and still do my orientation, obviously.
Thank you.
And I just keep going because this is, if I don't keep going, I don't feel like, I'm hoping that I inspire others to at least try. I mean, maybe the system will start working on it. I don't know what the solution for it is, but I have to keep going because I can't live like
That's the
that
solution
anymore.
For you. And
I
you're
can't
doing it.
live like that anymore.
Good.
So
Good.
I'm doing what I can to hopefully inspire others, but I'm trying to help myself first and foremost because it's important to me. I have a voice and I'm important. I deserve it.
Thank you. So listen, guys, we're about 5 minutes from this place. Sarah, I need to know, are you going to be comfortable trying to check in with them while Frank and I wait outside of the area because they don't allow us in there?
On the premises, you guys can be at the station where you can drop me off, and I have to go to the window, of course, because I don't have a key. So,
but if there's any confrontation, if there's a problem, you need to just come back.
I will.
And then we'll game plan from there.
Okay.
Because they have your stuff.
Yes. All my belongings.
You should still be staying at this place.
Yes.
And they need to either make it right or, I guess, justify how they're kicking you out. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm not going to make things worse for you to be able to advocate for yourself because you know how to advocate for yourself.
Yes.
So I just need to make sure you're comfortable with what we're going to do.
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll just go from there. So Sarah's going to try to check in with this place because they kick you out if you don't check in. She's been trying to call. She's not felt comfortable coming back over here, having been locked out numerous times from this place.
Yes.
So what is she supposed to do? Does anybody, what is she supposed to do?
And technically it is my residence because I do get mail there.
So, the whole thing after being there for 30 days, I'd love to know how they get through these eviction laws.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
Oh, just get out. We've got enough documentation on you that you didn't meet our rules of our program, so get out. Oh, that's how it works for the homeless and those struggling. But if you're housed, that's not how the eviction process works, friends. That's just not how it works.
Oh, sorry.
Let's look at comments. Who's with us still? Ellie, you still in here? Thank you. We might need you. I don't know if you're updating people on what we're doing, why we're here. I know it's a big, long story, and they can go back and watch it if they really want to know. But we're essentially seeing how these city services aren't working, and we're trying to help Sarah. So for those of you that want to know more about Sarah's story, you can go to Mexican Longhair's channel and pull up the interview that he did with her. We can post that link here again. You can also go to my channel and watch me and Sarah having a candid conversation in my car called, that video is titled, How's Sarah Doing, I believe. Maybe some links could be put in here to freshen that up so people understand what's going on. So my friend and I are going to walk right over here to the edge of where this is considered private property and just watch you go to the
Window.
window. So do you know what you're going to communicate with them about?
Yeah, that I'm checking in and I need to find out whether they're kicking me out, what they're doing, giving me a new roommate, what they're doing, because I've been trying to check in with them with my phone, but either I haven't gotten an answer or my phone's been dead.
Yep.
And this situation was not addressed Friday, and I sat here for 2 hours locked outside of the building. So now that it's Monday,
you know what you need to do. So
yes,
Frank and I are going to walk over here too to the edge. So she's going to walk up to where they are required to stand outside of a window to check in with the staff. Yeah, I shit you not. So let's get on this property, and we'll come right here. Yeah, so this place has been taken over by the city, okay? And some nonprofits are running it, and they're doing a horrible job running it. And we're not disclosing the location because there are supposed to be women here that are being protected. I don't want to compromise that if that's really happening. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Here we are. Thanks for being here again. I really appreciate it. Just because you caught wind of what was going on.
Yeah, I was actually live on my own stream, and
what were you talking about?
I think the topic was since it was Valentine's Day and we were sharing the love, right?
Nice.
Your favorite auditors, your favorite YouTubers, and
right
stuff
on.
like that. But,
Right on.
This is much more important here.
Yeah, these are important situations that just keep piling on, one after another, after another, after another, and I don't.
I had one. I mean, for your audience, you want to hear about what I dealt with yesterday with the homeless guy?
Yeah, because I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be uploading a video today. You guys are gonna want to check it out. It's about as pissed as I've ever gotten at our officers, and
What
it was
district?
It was not a district. It was on Colfax. It was, sorry, some commotion going on here.
Yeah, I know.
But basically it was a situation where there were two transit policemen and an RTD supervisor, and the RTD supervisor...
We were just talking about that on the way over
the
here.
RTD supervisor decided to use his foot to push this guy over on the sidewalk, and I got pissed.
To wait up here while he goes and finds a certain staff member and find out what's going on.
Oh, you have to wait off of the property? Was he specific about...
Well, no, not off. He didn't say specific. He's like, where are you going to be? Because I'm going to go find them so that...
Was he polite?
He was.
And nice?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Well, I believe he was one of the staff members throughout the week that dealt with one of the situations, so...
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. But they're also looking out the window here staring at me, so let's move over here. Or you go where you want to go, and we'll just be right here. Okay? We'll he and I, Frank and I mean, MLH and I, Mexican long hair and I, will be right over here.
I've already been doxxed by Denver, Aurora, it doesn't matter. Hey everybody, here I am.
Okay, so this RTD driver on a bus or what?
No. So...
Oh, the transit.
You want to go inside my car?
Yeah, let's... Well...
We'll be in...
No, I want to stand
okay,
here.
We'll stand
I
here.
want to stand. I want to...
So basically what happened was... I'm doing my usual route, Colfax. And I get to about, I want to say right before Monaco, somewhere in there. It's district, I think that's District 5.
That's
yeah.
5 over there, but doesn't matter.
It was
wasn't the
transit police.
Right.
Right, it was completely separate. So this guy's laying, and I knew, I said, guys, I'm going to stop at this one because I already know if I'm not here, some shit's going to go down, it's going to be bad. Et cetera, et cetera. So I get out of my car, and I'm less than a half a block away, and I see this homeless guy on the sidewalk, already on his side, right? So he's not doing anything. He's not rolling. He's not. There's no imminent danger. Yes, Colfax is right there, et cetera, et
Was he
cetera.
okay?
He was drunk. He was intoxicated. I mean, I don't know if he was drunk or high, but he was definitely impaired. I mean, that's clear. But I roll up there and I see this supervisor for RTD like use his foot to kind of like try to roll him over, and I was like, I was pissed off, and so the cop goes, well, you weren't here from the, and I didn't even say nothing to him, right?
He doesn't have the fucking right to touch the dude.
Absolutely, 100%. And he started walking up to me, and I said, are you not going to tell that guy anything for kicking that guy? He's like, well, he didn't kick him. He was keeping him from rolling out onto Colfax. You weren't here from the beginning.
Of
you just, and I said,
course.
bullshit, man. I got everything on camera. I rolled by there. I saw everything, like 100%. I got it on camera. You know.
And the dude wasn't even on the RTD nowhere. He was on the sidewalk.
It was a RTD stop.
Was it
but
a
it was on
covered
the
stop?
No, it was just a bench.
Okay,
he was
if
like,
he wasn't on that bench,
he wasn't on that
their
bench.
property.
No,
period.
absolutely not. Right, 100.
Wow.
100. So basically, I stood there with my camera, and this guy goes, well, you don't know what happened. You weren't here from the beginning. I was like, I got it all on camera, dude. I saw the whole thing. This guy was kicking this guy. I mean, not literally like kicking him, but
Right, using
like
his
pushing
foot
it.
to-
Yeah. And I said,
Fuck
and then you know what?
that.
The point was proven right after
Wow.
that. The point was proven because this guy, eventually, the officer got in, like on the side of the guy, and he was just standing there, right? Which
Were
that's
these-
a much better.
Were these RTD guys armed? Did you notice?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
One was a detective. I got their cards in my pocket right now.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Let's advertise that because I
Yeah.
think it's good that people understand what goes on with RTD.
This was the first guy.
Wait, that's not RTD.
No, this he was definitely in a regional, not regional, in a
Wait,
transit
so-
police. Transit police. He was in a transit.
So he
police.
was off duty then.
Yes.
This is a Denver cop.
Yep.
Off duty,
Here's the other guy.
working for RTD.
Yep. Now here's the other guy, and the other guy came up to me right after, and he started some more shit with me.
Really?
Yes. This is the other guy.
And were they in RTD uniforms?
No, absolutely not. They
What
were
were
in
they
their DPD garb. They had the tasers, the guns,
Then
all that.
how do you know it's transit police? That doesn't
Because they were in a transit police car.
were they really?
Yes. Yes.
Did you happen to see if RTD was on it?
RTD also had a car there. No, I didn't.
So they're using the Denver police
Mhm.
as
Yes, ma'am.
transit?
Yes, ma'am.
police.
Yes, ma'am.
This is all news to me.
Now this jackass right here, okay, this particular jackass decided to start in on me again and say that I couldn't step back, and I was like, no, thank you. Just stood there,
Uh-huh.
and he said, well, you can't be near that car. I was like, oh, really? Like
Bullshit.
this? And I stood one step further to the car, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So then he said, then I asked him, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna need your card and the incident number, right? I wanted the incident number to the whole deal.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'll give it to you, but you know that you shouldn't have taken, because I took video inside the RTD, because it was out in public. I mean, I'm gonna take
Yeah,
fucking video
Absolutely.
of everything that I can see, right?
Absolutely.
Computer was wide open. Now there didn't happen to be, it was black screen.
Where'd she go?
She
Hold
went
on.
that
Sorry, I don't. Oh, did she already come back up here?
Yeah,
Sarah did?
She went back that way.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Yeah, she
Okay,
went
I
there.
just want to make sure that she's,
Yeah, she's right
getting
there.
help. Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
she's right
Okay, it
there.
looks like there's 2 staff members out there
Yeah, they grabbed her and
talking
they're
to her.
her.
Okay.
So-
okay, good. So, anyway, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So, anyways, yeah, he said, you know that it's probably, it's not right to take video of that
Why? 'Cause he's having
computer.
the computer.
Yeah,
okay.
the computer, and you probably got it from that computer. I was like,
Oh
I
well.
don't even know what to say to that.
It's your job to cover it up if you don't want anybody to see it.
Right,
I mean,
right.
Really, so this is a hell of a fascinating interaction that you had. I need to go watch that stream. For sure.
I got it uploaded.
Okay,
uploaded
Sarah
today,
is
y'all.
going inside. I'm assuming she's feeling comfortable doing that. So, this could be good. Maybe
Maybe she's getting her shit.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're taking her into the room so she can recover some of her things, of her belongings. I don't know. I mean, she actually ended up, I misunderstood. See, this is the problem. She's been out on the street since this happened with no way to communicate reliably with me. I understood it that she left with nothing, but she managed to get her purse and her favorite stuffed animal, because she's such a sweetheart. And she left here on foot and had her ID with her. And our friend Jason decided to go off on her. And so she no longer has any of her stuff. So that whole thing ain't gonna work.
Oh, dear Lord.
It's never ending out here.
Never ends, y'all.
And Sarah wants to be out of this. And look what we're dealing with.
Never ends, y'all. Never ends.
Let's see, who's in here? What are we talking about? I don't have my glasses on. Is there any good commentary going on in there? You check it out. I can't see shit.
Bradley says, just subscribe. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Anything you can think of to help feed the homeless, let me know.
Yeah, money to the nonprofit, please.
Sarah started a job today. Yeah, send money. Send money, y'all.
Or you can send, things like hand warmers and all that stuff to the nonprofit address if you don't want to send money. If you want some money to go to specifically to some people, please designate that in your donation and it will get there.
Ghostwriter says he has a problem with the plain view doctrine used on them instead of them using it on a citizen. Yeah. Right on, ATL. What's up, TN? TN Accountability's in there. Judd says, hello, what's up? Ark, what's up? Nice to see you. Has it gotten any better?
Ditto all that.
Has it gotten any better since they dropped qualified immunity, Regan?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Not at all.
Not at all.
It's only $25,000. People don't understand that July law that we passed. They're only liable for $25,000.
The real Cynthia says, go, Regan.
Go. Check it out. I got my go boots on that my friend Sam, who lives homeless out here. Look at those. Check out this outfit. I mean, is this some crazy shit today? I am a walking fashion show. Got my Ben Boop shirt on. It's about
She's
love.
a ham. She's a ham,
It's
y'all.
about love, people. No, I'm not a ham. I'm just being...
She's a ham.
I'm in a foul mood since all that bullshit with the cops coming out there in that snowstorm, and then they came back out there, all District 4 again, right? It's the District 4 brewing of disgust in my mind. Those things, they wear on me.
I have disgust for District 2 and District 5. All of Denver sucks, y'all, for cop activity, to be honest
Pretty
with
much.
you.
We just had a fabulous interaction with a cop. I think Pineda was his name, from District 6 over there. You didn't see any of this go down, but right before you got there were some dudes out front at the Circle K doing shit that they shouldn't have been doing. And Sarah went and told them that they shouldn't be doing that shit because it makes them all look bad. And so next thing you know, cop rolls in, turns his lights on, drives by him, they all split, and he drives back out. Look, you know what? That's fine. I'm cool with that.
I've said that several times. I'm good with that too. If they're doing their proper job and actually doing the proper patrolling, which I know they don't. They fucking just drive around and don't do shit.
But at any rate, we stopped him, and I
Yeah.
asked him where District 1 was over here, and it's right down the way over here off of 70 and Pecos, in case we have to go. He was very nice, looked it up for me, gave me the address. He was very cordial. It was a nice interaction. So I'll give you that, Denver Today. But I also will tell you that I made a post on Denver Police Facebook page's post that they made today, wishing everybody a happy Valentine's Day, and that they really wanted to share the love. And I'm like, no, you don't, you liars.
Should have sent them the video.
You perpetuate hate. Oh, they've seen every fucking
Right.
video out.
You should have put that video on there of them like kicking homeless people out on a fucking
I had
snowstorm.
no idea. Well, that, oh yeah, I try to put that stuff in the thread, but what they do is they have the settings.
Oh, you can't links. You can't put links.
But they have the settings, so if you don't get enough likes and you get all the, downs on Facebook, it drops it down in the comments, so nobody ever sees it. So I don't even bother wasting my time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that video on Regan's channel, make sure and check it out. They decided during the middle of a snowstorm to kick a bunch of homeless people out of their campers, or try to, but Regan was there.
Yeah, it was not okay what they were doing. They went out there at 11 o'clock during the snowstorm, and they were there prior with a bullhorn telling everybody they had to move or else. Then they came back, and I pretty much told them they could move and fuck off at the same time. So that worked out good for them that night. But then they came back the other day
Again?
with Parks. They came back out with Parks because Parks has no criminal authority. That's another thing I can't educate people enough on.
Well, isn't it the same with RTD? It's like they're doing the same shit with RTD.
Yes.
RTD, Parks, any other fucking way that they can harass the homeless. That's all it is.
But yet they ain't got any resources to respond to 911 calls, and we're on hold when we call 911.
Right.
What the hell?
These guys have way too much fucking time on their hands. They were bored that fucking night. You hit the nail right on the head when you said they were just plain bored.
Yep.
And they
partnered with those assholes
yep.
from Parks that day.
Yep.
They concocted that whole plan, put those signs up that day, and
Right.
they fucking came out there and did that to them.
Right.
I was
Ridiculous.
like, what do you even say to this? All I could do is insult them as much or more than they're insulting them, and I can't even do that. It's that's why it bugs me.
Yeah,
That's why it
it's
bugs
terrible.
me.
Well, I gave the RTD supervisor a bit of my mind that day too. So yesterday.
I'm gonna have to watch that
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Yeah, Ellie, if you're in here, will you link that in here if anybody wants to watch
Well,
that?
it's not up yet.
Oh, you haven't put it up?
No.
Oh.
No, today.
Was it alive?
Yeah, it was alive. I clipped it out,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna put it back on today.
Yeah, I can't
So,
wait to see that one. So we need to keep exposing this stuff.
You want me to read?
I can kind of see it. Start a GoFundMe for the homeless.
She's an old lady,
please
blind
don't
woman.
just start a GoFundMe, because the money never gets where it's supposed to
Yeah.
go.
No.
You don't have to trust me. That's fine if you don't want to, but don't start a GoFundMe, please.
No.
I'm just asking.
Actually,
Don't,
I'm gonna.
not on my stream.
Re-
I don't support that.
Reagan's not gonna say it, but go to Helping Hands with Dignity Coalition, the nonprofit, and donate there.
Yeah, Ellie does a wonderful job posting those links for people that wanna donate. So we're still here at this place that Sarah is supposed to be safe at. She's gone inside with the staff. I hope they're working through these issues for a instant resolve, because Sarah has been finding a great amount of success pretty much on her own, and has been back out on the streets since Friday night, because this operation isn't properly staffed, really. Properly staffed with the right staff. That's what I'm... And hey, you should see it. You should know, because I get on here and I talk about why city services aren't working, and you need to see it firsthand.
Do you want something to drink? Coke Zero?
That'd be great.
Okay, be right back.
Thank you very much. Great helper there. Really thankful for people that can come out on the fly. So, I'm trying to read comments. people, yes, she is. Watch out for her because she can cause a national storm on the government. Yeah, I can. I can. If I'm going to devote the time and resources to it, yeah, I can. I can make government look just as stupid as they are. Really, any entity of government. But since I would like to see some people succeed that are living homeless, and I have an opinion about homelessness, I started a nonprofit. So we could do this together, those of us that agree. And so, of course, you know, that takes me into dealing with all the lovely police. Oh, hell yeah, those cops can be polite and friendly and still violate you. Let's have a conversation about why you should never trust the police. I don't care how damn nice they are to you. You can be nice to them, but don't fucking trust them, okay? They are literally trained to not trust you. They are trained in persuasion and how to get people to say things they shouldn't say. They are trained in how to make people self-incriminate. And most importantly, they are trained to lie because they can. So, hey, you know, if anybody wants to talk about mutual respect, you're barking up the wrong tree here. Hey, Alan B., how are you? Was that yesterday? Nah, that was the day before, wasn't it? Or was it yesterday? It's literally been one serious crisis after another. And I have not even been able to respond to all of them. It's been bad, really bad. When you are faced with having to prioritize life and death, it's not a good feeling. And we're going to get another snowstorm on Wednesday. And I'm not the only activist feeling that way. That's for damn sure. Well, the city, you know, sucks it down from the taxpayers. I love the people too, Diesel. Thank you. They are trained to lie. They are trained to manipulate. They are trained to get you to say a wrong word. That's right, one word. Could be one word. Happy Valentine's Day. Look, thank you.
Also,
Spreading the love.
this right here, guys, anonymous donor.
Seriously?
I was instructed to give to you.
Awesome.
There you go.
Thank you. This is probably gonna...
Thank you, anonymous donor.
Yeah, thank you, anonymous donor. Very, very much. Because we need it. I don't know if anyone's really paying attention to the economy. But for the record, it is a fact that my biggest donors, that my one largest donor is very, very conservative. And doesn't like what's going on with the homeless situation. They're very financially savvy. They are not giving right now to any philanthropic activity going on. I am not the only nonprofit that's hurting for money. Is the city hurting for money? Hell no! So Sarah is still in the building. I guess we could go sit in the car, right? I want to put this cash away. Thank you very much. Yeah, so check this out. So Sarah got this job with The Voice. This is The Voice.
Oh,
here in Denver.
paper.
Yeah, check it out. Good stuff. So, oh yeah, I still have this helmet on here, so let's put this on here. We'll just chit chat. So we're waiting for Sarah. I'm really hoping things are working out in there. She hasn't come out with her belongings, so I remain very hopeful that they're correcting the situation right now, and that she can be where she's supposed to be, indoors.
You're very optimistic.
I gotta be. Cheers.
If it's not one thing, it's another out here, y'all. One thing after another. If Regan's not dealing with something, I'm dealing with something. Actually, Regan's dealing with like
I'm dealing with something 24/7.
50 things at once at all times, y'all.
And I still find time to dress up for Valentine's Day. So anyway, I want to do a little push here on this paper, because this whole program is generated by those that live homeless or have lived homeless. This is a very good thing here in Denver. So look, if you don't want to give to me because you don't like me or you're uncomfortable with me, give to them. There's plenty of ways to support the homeless. I got a lot of people talking shit about why they don't want to give my nonprofit money. Don't. It's fine. If you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. A select group. But hey, yeah, you'll willingly give to the government, won't ya?
Let me see. Ghostwriter sent me something here he wants you to talk about, Regan.
Oh yeah? All right, let's talk about it.
He says, get Regan to talk about the ticket the ranger gave out the other day on a public street.
Oh yes, let's talk about that. When they came out the other day, this is a brand new approach that the parks are using with the cop. It's DRMC. Hey, Ghostwriter, I sent you what that was. Anyway, it's a whole new revised municipal code that they're trying to use, and it has to do with operation of a vehicle in a park. Last time it was parking. Hold on, don't hold me. Let me find my glasses before we really get serious and talk about this.
Old lady Regan.
It's getting so bad. I make a lot of mistakes without my glasses, and I need to stop doing that, because they're kind of scary mistakes. Okay, so here's an individual who got a ticket. 5 people got a ticket the other day. And the charge is DRMC 39-19. There are a lot of you following this, and you're very good at looking this up. So remember, D as in Denver Revised Municipal Code, DRMC 39-19. Vehicle operation, non-designated area, $100 fine. Okay? Now, let's not get into don't talk to the cops. You're not obligated to talk to them. We've been down that road. Trust me, out here in my activism. Look, you guys, you can't be giving your information. This is why. But I'm not going to get upset with them to the point of not supporting them, because they're behind the 8 ball. Most of them don't have phones. They think that cooperating with authority is the right thing to do because they want to be respectful. I'm not going to fault them for that. Absolutely not. But stop talking to the police. Please.
That's good
they're
advice.
Out there gathering your information, you guys. Those of you that are living on the streets and you're watching this, being nice is to your detriment. Protecting your rights is the right thing to do.
You know what? I've talked about this on my streams before, Regan. And it's specific to auditors, but it goes for anybody. If you say I don't answer questions or I invoked my 5th Amendment, just shut up. Just shut up and don't say anything.
Yes.
Don't say nothing. Anything you say will, not can be, will be used against you.
Eventually, especially when you're homeless.
Yes. Especially in the case of homelessness. Yes, 100.
sure, we've developed some, I guess we'll call them relationships with a few cops here and there. Do I trust any of them? Hell no. Am I always there when even they are trying to interact with my homeless friends? Yeah, because I don't trust them. There's no reason to trust them. So anyway, 5 people the other day got these administrative tickets. Okay, the Parks has no criminal authority in Denver. I cannot stress this enough. They are nothing more than a strong arm for the administrative court process, meaning there's no jail time associated. It's only fines. So therefore, they're going to go after you eventually and possibly turn you into collections. Okay? So look, I'm not an attorney, but if I were them and I was one of the 5 people that received this bullshit ticket from the Parks as the cops were there backing them up, telling people they will get out of their cars or they will be arrested, I would throw it in the trash. That's what I would do. But I'm not an attorney, and full disclaimer, I am giving no legal advice.
I'm not giving any legal advice either, but that's exactly what I would have done too. Man.
Oh, and Ghostwriter has another good point. It is an administrative ticket, therefore you don't get a lawyer. That's a great point. Thanks, Ghost, because we did have some activists that were going to try to get them some representation. It's not going to work. At best, an attorney is going to tell them you need to educate yourself on the process. That's the only kind of legal advice an attorney can give on a situation like that. So again, if I were you and I got one of those tickets, I would throw it in the trash. Let's just make that clear.
What can they do with those tickets? So
Nothing.
I throw it in the trash. Is there going to be a warrant for my arrest?
No, because
Is there going to be any compounding of fines?
Could be. Could
whatever.
Be. If the city took the time to hunt you down and wanted to pay a collection agency or themselves to hunt you down for $100, yes, they could. And does it make perfect sense that government would spend 10 grand to get $100 out of us? Hell yes, it does. So yeah, government, I mean, anything's possible, right? But I would say depending on your residence and your situation, if you got one of those tickets, if I were you, I'd throw it away.
You know what's funny is people want to the mainstream media will make you feel guilty because you buy a fucking soda or a fucking coffee from Starbucks or whatever the fuck you want to buy, right? They'll guilt you. Oh, you need to maybe cut back and conserve money and blah, blah, blah. But yet they don't talk about the fucking wasteful spending that the government does every fucking day of the goddamn year.
Yep.
You know? Every damn day they waste money. Like fucking homeless sweeps that cost 20 to 40 grand every fucking time that they do it.
Which, by the way, this week is going to be a shit show of aggressiveness. We're supposed to get a hell of a snowstorm on Wednesday.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
They always wait for the worst, most inopportune times to do shit, man.
Yep.
Fuckers.
Indeed. Did we cover that okay, Ghost? Interest added also. Yeah, crystal clear audits. You're right. That's a good point.
Interest.
Yeah, interest on the $100.
Interest on
No, we're talking about the $100 tickets.
Oh yeah.
We're back to that.
Yeah.
So say they want to turn you in a collection agency. Yeah, they could quadruple that easy.
Imagine a homeless person trying to pay even $100. How long that takes? It's fucking ridiculous. It's so stupid. So dumb. It makes zero sense. It doesn't help nobody.
Oh, and if anybody wants the update on John, I had to take John to court in Inglewood last Friday. The judge did a great thing. He removed all his fines, but John pled guilty to illegal dumping back in 2016 in Inglewood. And that has resulted in a fine that he has, not a fine, restitution. Let me be specific. Restitution of $226 to the city of Inglewood for John. Those of you that know John, I know John well. John should have never been cited for trespassing, illegal dumping. He had one charge that he owned up on, and he needed to, and he did it. But this just kept him behind the 8 ball. He was in and out of jail for this restitution. He had several FTAs. Here I am coming back, trying to bring him back to the courts, and the the city prosecutor comes out. I shit you not, you guys, I wasn't recording, but just the look on my face, she knew she was done. She says to John, John, do you care to tell me why you didn't show up to court back in 2016? I shit you not.
Are you fucking
I
kidding
shit
me?
you not.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I shit you not.
Unbelievable.
I looked at her, I had my glasses on, I dropped my glasses down. Oh, do you think you could probably get us in front of the judge now? She wanted to know what he was going to do about the FTAs because Judge Jefferson did the right thing when I took John the first time and we did a walkthrough. He reset it. We went back last Friday. All this shit went down on Friday. John, Sarah, I was down at Union Station, put some girl on a bus to get her back home. I mean, it was crazy shit. And we get in the courtroom. Right before we get in the courtroom, she wants to know how John's going to plead, if he's going to plead guilty to his FTA. And I looked at John, I said, John, I'm not an attorney, but this is the point where you tell the city prosecutor that you would like to apply for a public municipal defender. And she looked at me and she goes, okay, well, I'm just going after court costs. Well,
oh my God.
But listen, so going after court costs gives the judge the authority to turn it into a fine that he can drop, which he did, but only after she says that. How are you going to plead? Because if you're going to plead guilty, I just did court costs after I said to John, you need an attorney at this point. John did all this back in 2016 because he didn't even know he was entitled to a public defender. And look at the cycle it created.
Over and over. It never fucking ends, man. It never fucking ends.
John is still housed in one of Denver's city programs right now. He's doing well. That program is more self-sufficient because most of those people in there already have caseworkers. We're still working through John's medical stuff, so we're making progress. And John is not out in the cold, and he's in a good situation.
Well, good.
So
I mean,
there's that.
There's that in a sea of fucking despair and bullshit. There's that.
Yep, indeed.
Money, guys. If you guys have money, donate it. All comes down to fucking money. Always, always, always. It's money. Money drives every motherfucking ticket that these motherfuckers give to homeless people.
Yep.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
Whether it's directly with them or inadvertently to get federal funding, whatever. The way government is addressing homelessness is nothing but a money maker for government. Period.
What isn't a money maker for government?
Nothing.
These fucking road pirates that give you a ticket for speeding 3-4 miles over the goddamn speed limit, which I've seen people get. It's all about fucking money. Let's get as much money from our city.
Denver just raised parking meters.
The parking meters are raised. The tickets go up in price just arbitrarily. Oh, this used to be a $25 fine, but now it's a $50 fine, or now it's a $100 fine. Oh, why not raise it to $150? I mean, fuck it. These people are stupid. They'll
pay, or we'll throw them in jail.
Yeah, the threat of jail is a real thing.
So Frank and I are still sitting here in the car. In case you haven't noticed, we're waiting for Sarah. She's still inside. I'm assuming things are being worked out. I certainly hope so. This place has been nothing but horrible. I'm just going to be straight up. I've dealt with 3 women that have been in here. I'm not hearing any fabulous experiences from many other activists that have dealt with this place. And they're unwelcoming. They're mostly incompetent. They're losing referrals. The left hand isn't talking to the right hand. I don't know what they got going on. Too many people in here, not communicating. I'm not even sure.
Incompetent staff. I mean, that's par for the course for most of these fucking places.
But the last time that Sarah got locked out of here, I had to come here and try to advocate for her because they wouldn't answer the door, which was a regular occurrence. They have something wrong with the card key system here for the room doors, and it locks everybody out, or it was, and then they have to reset it, but only if they go in there, and blah, blah, blah. Total shit show. And did you hear Sarah? Oh, you didn't on the stream on the way here. When she called 911 from the room, it said no service available.
You gotta be fucking.
She told me she tried to call 911 twice, once up there and once out here. And that's the government phone. That's the government phone they give them with the service. So
they can't call 911?
I guess not.
Oh.
Guess not.
Somebody needs to look into that and maybe do a fucking class action.
It was her cell phone. Those Obama phones that they still carried that program over. It's an okay program, but the service is absolutely horrible. Everybody knows that has one of these phones. But she said she tried to call 911 with that phone and couldn't get through.
Yeah, Ellie says.
Yeah. Ellie.
They want $200 from a homeless man from a 7-year-old case. Fucking unbelievable.
No, this gets even better. That little city prosecutor that talked to me beforehand, she told John also on Friday, do you remember, John? The city was asking for over $800 in restitution from that case, and the judge ruled that you should pay a third of that. I shit you not. I wanted to get up. Listen, I just wanted to get up and go, bitch, go sit the fuck down and let the judge handle it. God, I was so mad. I mean, but I refrained.
What is hard for people to understand that these people that are homeless don't exactly have $200 fucking dollars in their pocket. It's not fucking rocket science, y'all. Right? It's not fucking. Oh my God, these people are so dumb.
And poor John, he doesn't remember. He just doesn't remember.
How can he? Can you remember what happened in 2016, Regan?
No.
Do you know what you were doing during a certain week in fucking 2016? I don't.
If I was living homeless, my memory would not be good.
No, the mental state of a homeless... I talk about this all the time. The mental state of a homeless person is way worse off than people that are that have a stable environment. Of course. And of course, it's common sense.
Would be
if all you got to do is think about your next fucking meal, you're not thinking about a $200 fucking court fine or
even getting to court.
Right, or that's another thing. How are these people, when they do homeless sweeps, y'all, right? They take most of their stuff and throw it in this big dumpster and crush it right in front of you. Boy, that's not mentally debilitating. Right. And then whatever you got left, they'll put in fucking bags and put in a fucking dumpster can, and they'll take it many miles away from you. And the hours that they give you to get it is like impossible to get to. How the fuck are these people supposed to fucking live that way? How can you? It's like somebody going into your house, right? Somebody goes into your house and they destroy 75% of your shit offhand. You don't get a choice in what's destroyed and what's not destroyed. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to take that big screen TV. We're going to take your bed. We're going to take your antiques there. And we'll leave you with the coffee table, right? And then you can't take the coffee table with you. So they're going to put it in a fucking storage room, 100 miles away. And you don't have any gas. How are you going to fucking get there? Right?
You don't even have a fucking car.
Right. You don't have a car.
Because they took that too.
Yeah, they took your car. And they threw it in the garbage truck. I've seen them take a motorcycle and crush it right in front of my face.
There's scooters and all.
Scooters, it doesn't matter. They're indiscriminate. And you're supposed to keep sane during this whole fucking thing? Get out of here.
And take advantage of resources that you can't trust.
Prime example.
I love your passion.
Thank
you.
Right. No, fuck this. I talk about this shit all the time. And by the way, preview for the video that's coming out later tonight, y'all. You guys are going to see a side of me that you don't normally see. I channeled my inner Regan on this one.
Right on. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. And the RTD guy got the worst. I said, how can you lay your head on your pillow at night, buddy? I was like, how?
They don't give a shit. It's so cruel. It's just cruel. You know, if you talk to some of the homeless folks, and Sarah is one of them, she will tell you that the majority of the bus drivers themselves are very compassionate.
Yeah.
And they tell them if they're going to be on the bus, just bullshit.
Chill,
but if you got to stay warm,
yeah.
A lot of those bus drivers are pretty compassionate.
The bus drivers are actually decent human beings.
Not all of them.
Not all
there
of them,
are some fucking assholes.
most of them. Most of them are pretty cool.
Yep.
I've seen it firsthand, right? I've ridden these stupid, outdated fucking buses left and right. But the people to watch for are the fucking transit police and the motherfucking
That's interesting.
supervisor. Yo, it's super interesting. I thought you would like that.
When you pulled those Denver cop cards out.
Oh yeah, they were definitely
what's
Denver
going
PD.
on?
Yeah.
Right on.
Watch the video, y'all. You're gonna see some wicked shit.
What time do you think you're gonna publish that?
Well, I gotta get home and stuff, but
so it's gonna be at least 4 to 5 hours, I'm guessing. Unless you want to leave.
It'll be sometime tonight, y'all.
I feel confident that this is getting handled.
I
do.
I think so. I think it's getting handled in a proper way. I mean, I wish.
I'm guessing.
I wish it didn't have to come down to us fucking supervising this shit.
I know, but look, we just do. I think if I need to, I don't want the cops involved either. If they don't need to be. But
no, I mean, anytime the fucking cops are involved, it's never a good thing, man.
Well,
These guys...
we talked about what their job is and isn't, okay? I don't have a problem with them not letting the cops on the property, but do you see what could possibly be a problem here?
Right.
In a very serious situation?
With
So at least have the fucking staff available to deal with it. They hid in the office. They wouldn't come out and deal with it.
Unbelievable. They wouldn't come out of the office?
Nope. And the cops actually never did show up here. Sarah did clarify, because I misunderstood. She clarified that the cops contacted her by phone.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, 2 hours later.
She was
after I was on hold with 911 as her roommate is knocking the shit out of her in there.
So she was physically assaulted.
Yes.
Inside this building, and they failed to show up.
Yes.
What a failure. The fucking Denver Police Department is a complete and utter fucking failure.
At least they called her, I guess. I don't know.
A call. Oh, are you still, ma'am? Are you still getting the shit kicked out of you?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I know.
Fucking unbelievable.
I didn't have there was nothing I could do. I was at Union Station. She called me and she said, Regan, I told you this roommate situation. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've been asking. All of a sudden, I hear that phone drop. She starts screaming. She's like, I got to call 911. She's beating the shit out of me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in the middle of Union Station. I call 911. I'm on hold for almost 3 minutes.
On a 911 call?
I've been on hold with 911 for the last 2 calls I've made. Somebody having a heart attack and that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. This is Denver.
Welcome to Denver, y'all. Welcome to Denver.
I mean, seriously. It's bad. It's really bad.
Well, you got my number.
Yeah,
Regan,
if you feel like you need to go, I don't want to hold you up.
No. I mean, like for situations like what you did.
Oh, yeah. And I just set out on a mission. People start talking in the stream. Thank you. Here comes Sarah.
Let me get out of the car so Sarah can...
let me talk to her. She's got all her stuff. This isn't good.
That is good. I guess I'm here to entertain y'all. What do you guys think? I ride public transportation and they suck. I almost got it. Yeah, I mean, Harry Nova, that's it's no different here, man. It's called RTD, Regional Transit District. And, the drivers for the most part are okay, but the police suck, and definitely the supervisors for RTD fucking blow. Wait till you see my video tonight. You'll see what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on here. What's up, Dandy Dan? Thanks, Drizzt Goat. Desert Goat.
No, nothing in writing.
Find out who each person is taking it. Go to their
All right,
house.
so now we are going to talk about this place
Oh,
because
boy,
they
here we
aren't
go.
doing shit for women. They don't give a fuck. So that man right there just told her that she's kicked out. I asked him who made the decision to kick her out. He said, I don't know. I said, then how do you know she's kicked out? I don't know. So here you go, y'all. 47th and Federal. It's called the roadway. It's supposed to be a protective action place for women, and it's been nothing but a fucking nightmare. I want you to document it. I want you to spread the fucking word. They don't even contact her fucking caseworker. They've been targeting her because she was outspoken from the beginning. 4765 Federal. And it's ran by the Gathering Place. Know that as well. Know about that nonprofit. Remember that name. Because they've been nothing but fucking assholes. This was also supported by Catholic Charities, who are no longer here, from my understanding, for the contract that they had. I think I understand that the city of Denver owns the entire property. Okay? And
All
this
of
is
this,
how,
all of
yeah,
this.
this whole motel, and this is how they're running it.
Do they own this restaurant building over here?
I don't know.
Because something interesting about this restaurant, the city fucking put pressure on this restaurant for the longest, like with health code violations. I mean, it was
they
the
probably
smallest
want to
things.
shut this whole place
This
down.
place was the best Mexican restaurant in all of Denver right now.
Yeah, this used to be the Howard Johnson. This
Yeah,
has
the
been
Howard
here
Johnson,
for, this building has been here for a long, long time. And I guarantee you that the city threatened them because they weren't meeting code, whatever, whether it was building, fire, whatever. And so it wasn't good enough for other people, but it was good enough for the homeless. Digest that. They got structural problems. Those columns are falling down. Their staff is just pure shit. And this is how you treat the homeless. And the one time I came here, she was locked out of this, she's been locked out of this place before. I came here, I went to that window. They make you go to a fucking window. I want you to see this. Hope. Yeah, they call it hope. This is being ran by the city of Denver. They're giving this Gathering Place and these nonprofits the money to run these fucking shit shows. Right there. Check it out. Check it out. That's where you have to go. He's looking at me. Yeah, you should be looking at me. Because you're a fucking disgrace and disservice. It's not the first fucking time I've had to deal with this, picking up these pieces. I'm sorry? No, we're just standing here. Huh? Oh, no, that's okay. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
This is how they're doing this. So you get the shit beat out of you. You don't come back. She's supposedly being kicked out for not checking in. Cops never show up. Cops aren't allowed on the property, which I don't have a problem with. But that's why they're not allowing them. Sarah got her bike stolen from here. She'd locked it up in the stairwell where she was told to lock it up. They have cameras. They know who stole her bike. They never helped her get it back. They never gave her another bike. Yeah, this is bad news. This is why the cycle continues. I'm so pissed right now. I don't even know if I can continue to talk. Wow. This is unreal. So as I was saying, the last time I came here to help her when she called me, because she didn't know what to do because she'd been locked out of her room on the key card system, they finally answered me at that window. And I said, you know, Sarah's been locked out and she's been trying to communicate with you guys and you're not answering. Yeah, because we're having a meeting. Okay, that's great. And what do you do when there's an emergency? You know what? We don't have to talk to you. We've had problems with you before. Oh yeah, they've had problems with me, all right, because I show up.
I just informed that lady that this is not a safe place for women.
Good. Is she new here?
Yeah, and I said just keep one eye open, and you know, when you get a chance to get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here.
Good.
Because it's definitely, I said a woman was assaulted in here.
Yep.
And the police
that's
didn't
not the
even
first
show
one.
up. No,
That's
it's not the first
time.
No.
This place is a fucking ticking time bomb. Somebody's gonna get killed in here.
And will the city shut it down? Of course they won't. They'll cover it up.
Yeah, they get to cover it up because the cops don't investigate.
The cops don't even come.
We can't go on the private property. Yeah.
Is that considered government property?
You know what?
If it's government property, we should be able to go all over up in this motherfucker.
We got to figure out who owns it. And I'm pretty sure the city has purchased it and perhaps given it to the gathering place in some kind of agreement. But this is definitely city involvement here.
It's like contractors, you know, like a government contractor at that point. We should be able to walk up and down these fucking sidewalks. You know? It's no longer.
You do have a good point. They don't give a shit about women. They aren't protecting anyone here. This is where you're being told to go.
Yeah.
Where?
48th Street Shelter, and just for tonight. And then they'll figure it out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And they want you guys to leave the premises because you're videotaping.
Yeah, fuck them.
I can videotape it. I don't give a
They don't like us videotaping. They're gonna not like what's about to fucking happen either. So.
And I said it's to cover the legal basis of what's going on.
You're not going to this fucking shelter. You know this is down where.
Know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know where this is, where the staff member got killed, where women are getting fucking raped, beaten. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna keep it together here. I'm gonna keep it together. Look, where am I gonna put her shit? You know what, Sarah?
I can fit it in here.
I think we can cram it on in there.
I think
we
so.
can cram it on in there, can't we?
Yeah. I think it's just my phone.
I was really hopeful. I thought things were working out.
Oh, no. And you should, she's still here, and there,
She's still here.
And at first they tried telling me I was going to have to call the shelters to find a place.
Well, that's ultimately what they did.
But they called and found me a place because I said my phone's messed up from this. Like, it's not even charged.
Are they telling me? Wait a minute. So you're telling me that they called the 48th Street shelter and I can take you down there and drop you off? They're fucking lying.
I know.
Because it doesn't work that way.
I know.
Oh my God.
And here, this was what was left, and for me to see that she did to my belongings.
Oh, so you got to go in the room?
Yeah, to all my stuff smashed all over my side.
Did you get all of your stuff?
No, they're storing some of it because I can't obviously fit it in your car, and I told them that. and they were going to send some other car place to drive me around, I guess, Denver, and hope there was a place open, considering that all the shelters are full because of the snowstorm coming Wednesday.
So they were hopeful that they were going to get you somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see how this works.
But they didn't say that. They said I was already guaranteed.
Right,
there.
right.
For tonight, at least.
Right. They're fucking lying. Oh, we still got another bag.
Oh, just a little, yeah.
Well, y'all, you see what I get to deal with because I'm going to make sure she's okay. But now I'm going to fix this one. I love how they get to keep everything under wraps here and pretend, because they don't have to answer, because no cops can come here. There's nobody, there's no oversight checking to see what they're doing here. I love this. I love how this is really working. Yeah, and don't ever fucking come here, people. Anyone trying to make a referral, know that your client is probably not going to succeed here. Did we really seriously just get all of that in this car? Okay.
Just give me a second, I'll figure it out.
Unfucking believable.
So what goes on now? You have to try to take her to the shelter? Or
I ain't taking her to no fucking shelter.
There's no opening there, and not only that, it's crazy that some of the girls are coming from there.
Oh, the violence is off the fucking charts.
It's crazy.
Do you have any injuries?
They're more
Sarah?
understaffed.
Well, the girl, my elbow was shattered 2 months ago.
Right, I remember.
It's been hurting ever since. She popped it.
Oh my God.
Out, I can't even straighten it completely.
And an investigation doesn't get done.
No, because of this place.
Because this is why. Do you agree with me that this is why it's a problem that the police can't investigate? Because we can't hold them accountable to it.
Right.
The city made it that way. This is not good.
And she's in
This is not good.
And they're waiting on her. And there's biohazard bags in the room, which I asked about.
There's biohazard bags in the room?
She's been having stomach issues. I wear a mask.
So she gets a room to herself.
But you're not afforded a room.
No, and they don't even have to find me a place. Or they said that I'm guaranteed tonight at the 48th Street shelter.
You're guaranteed for tonight.
And then they'll work it out.
Right. Sure they will. Go to this shelter where you risk being beaten, raped, and even killed because we're understaffed there as well. So, Sarah, would you like me to drop you off there?
They're smoking drugs in the room and stuff is what some of these girls are saying here. And taking their identification, and she said it.
Well, it wasn't the 48th Street shelter where the guy got killed.
Can you mute it just for a second? Can you mute it?
Yeah, we're going to mute this. Well, here, Sarah, you hang on to this, and you talk to the people and see what's going on in the conversation.
Hi, people. I just don't know what to say about this. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels a little overwhelming. Overwhelming. I would just like to say that I've been told this other shelter is really, really, really bad, even by people that are not the best to get information from because they're messed up on drugs or alcohol. But also some mothers have told me it's really, really bad not to go there. The staff here saying that I have overnight, but I already know that the shelters are all full. Because I had a friend call and try to get me a bed today on their phone while I was doing my orientation. So I really, truly, I'm at a loss. Hopefully something works out. I will stay strong, do the best I can, because I have children that look up to me and grandchildren that look up to me and understand my hard situation, but they don't have resources or a space for me right now because they have small children or they're in a dorm. So I don't want to be a burden on my children in any way. So I will continue doing what I can to keep going and better my life while fighting the diversity of a system that needs, I don't know what to do with, but something, because this isn't right. But Regan will be back in a minute. I need to take a couple breaths. Oh. It's hard to have hope where you feel like you should be hopeless. And then anyone advocating for us out here gets told to leave premises and not pay attention to what's going on, but they're advocating for us, so they feel like they have to make sure that things are okay for us out here, or that we have resources for places to go for people who really do want to help themselves. So it's an uphill battle for people like Regan. I don't know how she does her job all the time. It's gotta be hard. Really, really hard when you have these issues with the system. So this is Colorado, Denver, Colorado. Yes, it does. There's something else going on here. I don't know what, but something. And they won't even let the police on the premises. The police on the premises.
Watch out for that video tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right.
I'll see you later.
See you later,
Drive
Sarah.
careful.
Hang in there.
Thank you.
Okay, well, you and I have devised somewhat of a plan that we're just going to have to work through. It's not going to be easy, but we're gonna do it. So I'm glad you didn't get upset or stress that, because
No,
this place doesn't care.
no, they don't.
This is a bad operation.
Yeah, it says something they won't let cameras or police on the premises, or even let.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's just weird.
Yeah, but
Too weird.
But they'll let anything nefarious go on that they decide is okay, like having your property stolen. They know it. They saw it on camera. They didn't help you with your property.
Nope.
This, just frosted cake. You've done everything you've been asked to do. Wow.
And they basically said they didn't care if a report was filed or not.
Did you talk to them about why they...
Yeah. They know why, because the staff member had locked herself in the office.
Yeah.
So they all knew, like, oh, they're all whispering, this is her.
This is her.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is a shady operation, you guys. It's bad news. And if I had to guess, I would say maybe the staff is probably involved in some of the theft.
Yeah, I would assume.
You have to. I mean, because if they're willing to allow people that are trying to get back on their feet to have their property stolen from a safe environment, that just reeks. It reeks. And that was a really nifty bike that you had put together for yourself, and it had some pretty uniqueness to it.
Yes.
A lot of people would have wanted that bike. So, anyway, you know, that's a story right now. I'm going to have to spend some time here talking with Sarah about some things we're going to have to try to work through to get her where she needs to be. She will be sheltered. She will not be turned loose onto the streets with no survival gear, since she had given all of that up to come here and follow all of their rules, all of their requirements. She's not going to the women's shelter down at the 48th Street shelter that remains understaffed and dangerous. She'll be taken care of. So, for what I can do, she knows that. So, I want to thank everybody for your donations. Jen Wow said, we love you, Sarah. You will get through this. Sarah, here is a hug. I wish I could be there in person. It says a lot that they don't want cameras on the premises. Oh, it absolutely does. And they claim it's for the protection of the residents because they're protecting them from domestic violence situations. Sure. That's why I would rather live in the woods. If they help you, they think they have a right to run your life. Sarah did actually live in the woods.
I did.
And that's when she was happiest.
Yep.
Am I wrong or right on that?
No, that's when I was happiest.
Yep. Shelters are not what I would call safe, speaking from experience. We know. We know very well. And look, they make it impossible when bad things happen. You don't think these same things are happening in Denver's shelters that they run?
They are.
They are.
They are.
And if the police are investigating it, they're homeless. We don't have time for this shit, right?
Yep.
It's a very, very, very sad state of affairs. It's depressing. It's concerning when someone has worked as hard as Sarah has. In that, will we ever pull together for people and stop depending on government to solve it? Government doesn't care. It's one person at a time that I can only help. There'll be 3 more fires in the next 24 hours. I guarantee it.
Yep.
And I have to say no because I can't. Denver is getting horrendously aggressive out there on the streets. You've seen it. You've seen what they're going to do to them. I saw it coming. You know, they'll flat out tell, get the fuck out or we'll tow your home.
Yep.
That's what we're doing right now to people. And if anyone has an opinion about the words that come out of my mouth about people that do shit like that, I feel the same way about you. You can go fuck yourself. You're evil. You support this kind of shit, you're evil.
Yeah.
It's bottom line. I don't operate like that. She's going to be safe, I guarantee it. That's the end of the story for today. We're going to be happy. We're going to spread some love.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Sarah is one of the most resilient people on the whole planet.
Happy Valentine's Day, world.
Even though it doesn't feel like there's a lot of love today.
No, but we'll still try to spread some somewhere.
We'll do it.
Yep.
Ellie, thank you very, very much. Everybody in here, for all your conversation, your support, your love, all of it. Thank you very much. We'll get through it. No, and I won't take any shit. And that guy that came out here to tell me he was booting Sarah doesn't want to tell me who told him to do that? Why not? I'm pissed. And when I'm pissed, I'm pretty quiet.
Me too. For once.
You guys have a good night. I gotta drive in rush hour traffic. The stream won't be fun if I continue it. I'll keep you posted. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ellie. Love you.
Thanks, guys.